a work computer. For some reason, hi everybody, I'm complaining. What's new? But like every time I restart my work computer, all the documents that I have been working that is pertinent to my job, I have to sign in again and just take me back to the drive, like the cloud drive. And I'm like, this does not work. Like I have to reanalyze.
Are you hot desking?
I don't think so. It's just like I have it in my Chrome groups, and then like it's just like I guess the cache doesn't save it at all, and I have to kind of just like re-sign in to everything and just like keep this manual list of what I have open. It's very annoying. Jonathan and Tinglish, hello, hi, how are you?
Okay. Hi, everyone.
The weather is as beautiful here as it is where you are.
No.
No?
No.
What let's talk about the weather. That's great. I will say that we have the ability to, because like how boring would it be if like on Lang Time Studio, if David and Jesse were just talking about the weather and they're like right across from each other?
I mean, I think it would be more interesting to the viewers. Well, actually, no, because it's California, right?
Yeah.
It's just hot.
It's just hot and dry and potentially nice. Tinglish, that is the most appropriate way to miss last week I could possibly imagine.
But honestly, like, for you, it's pleasure. For me, it's pain.
For me, it's everything that I hope and dream of. R.I.P. For you, it's just like the reminder of just like the tediousness of the work.
Yeah. For me, it's the reminder of individually uploading the subtitles.
Could you say it's the return of those thoughts?
I could say it's giving me a limited series of things I want to think about.
Speaking of things that I know Jonathan and Tinglish must be thinking about is this week's poll, because this was, at least I believe, and you might as well, a monumentous one.
I mean, I think it will. It's gonna affect how words look a lot more than we might otherwise expect, you know.
I agree. So just to kind of recap the four options, it's monumentous insofar that this is finally going to give us the language name and help us out a lot. So we have option A, which was secondary stress, and this would kind of include both the tones on the compound. This was somewhat liked. I think it got a total of 2 votes.
It's not somewhat liked in a poll with 2 polls and free choice.
Yes, remember, I don't know if people have known this, but the first poll, of course, is open to free members, and then we had an extra paid patron tier poll that kind of will play a very interesting part, as we will see.
Jonathan, you didn't know the word monumentous?
What? No, monumentous is a very big, maybe monumental. Am I thinking, is monumentous and monumental the same thing? Oh,
I don't register monumentous as weird, but
this is the one I don't remember. Oh, monumental. Hi, Logan. Hello. Option B was the residual tone, which I don't remember kind of where this one was, but it was the least liked, I think, out of everything. I think it got one vote in the free tier, 1 in the paid tier. But so I think someone really liked the residual tier option and voted for it twice. That person was not me, because I don't pay for my own things. Now this is where things are getting interesting. So C and D were by far the most liked option. So for option C, this would be very similar to what we already have in the language. Is this final total cumulative?
Oh, that's what it is. It's momentous. It's
Culminativity.
momentous.
Momentous and monumental. I gotta do my vocal exercises, like my final tonal culminativity. Well, that was good. So this is a usual way we kind of do things, is that the tone on the final syllable or whatever is there, the most final high tone is the most prominent. We love it. This is kind of how it normally the language works. The other option was that the first element of the compound would be stressed. Jake painstakingly and beautifully had these examples and created this gorgeous poll that I think really laid it out. I know for me, when I'm applying and thinking about polls, having a myriad of examples is helpful. So to the number,
only 4 examples.
There were 4, but there were 4 good examples that helped everybody see the vibe. I think without that, we would have a very different option that would have won. So,
well, because we were arguing about like, I think that we were so excited that we had a name that we were just like, yeah, it's that.
We did it. Yeah.
And I was thinking it was going to be C, and you were thinking, well, I couldn't work out whether you wanted something like A or B. Because A and B, and if all I had provided you was the name of the language, they came out the exact same. So I basically I looked at the words that we had, and I was like trying to think of, because I didn't want to make up roots, even though I've been making new roots for Crystal in particular, but I was trying to work out what tonal patterns I could get, and I feel like I've added to the culture of it.
Yeah, I think I just say it's very refreshing to have a language where we can compound things.
Yeah,
I think going from
well, compounding where the compounds are different to just like apposition.
Yes. But the numbers. Oh, I'm so excited. So option C got 6 votes. Option D got 5 votes. So it looks like option C is going to be winning. But in terms of those patrons who have decided to buy us a coffee, it was tied 3-3. So it could have swayed. It was pretty close if they would kind of changed. But the name of the language is officially Bokus. And for our compounds, we will have kind of our usual shtick, which I like.
Bokus.
Bokus.
The other thing is that with very strong,
me too,
with very strong final stress preference, we're probably not going to write in final stress, right?
That's a very I guess so. Yeah, if it's that like predictable, then it would behoove us to always like write it.
Like I think that the lowest effort thing, especially I know for me, writing an acute accent on a cardinal vowel, like one of the 5 main vowels, is 0 effort.
Sure.
But I know for you don't have the same keyboard as me where you can just press Alt GR and get them up, right?
I mean,
have you tried that?
So have I tried it? No, but
do you have it, or are you on an app? No, you're not on Apple.
No, I'm on Apple. I'm on Mac. I can easily get a Spanish keyboard, no sweat. Or like just a general like US Spanish sort of deal. Hold on. People
There's
aren't
a key on my keyboard that says Alt GR.
Mm-hmm. There
I
is.
don't know what it stands for. Is it general?
I think it's Grov. That's what I don't know what it is. We can look.
Um,
Let's look.
Alt Graph.
Alt GR.
Oh yeah, the Mac keyboard has easy acute access.
Oh, it stands for alternate graphics.
Yeah.
And yes, to answer Jonathan's question, graphics. Where were we? Oh, let's just also F. Girly pop. Paste. And
so
we're going to go here. And we're going to
and also no auto urbanization.
place on. Nice.
Romanizarian.
Romanizarian. You're up here. There we go.
Hidden to stress. Stress in for well. Are we writing it in or are we leaving it?
Let's write it in for now until we're like super sure. Because yes, I think it will be more or less predictable, but I just want to be super clear that like we get it right. I don't know. I'm nervous.
Position it is
marked.
And
yeah. Actually.
Okay. And urbanization, the only thing urbanization is easy boots.
So I'm just gonna do that.
Like the only things are the Y and the Enigma.
Pretty much. Really pop.
And we are not afraid of Nga.
Never.
Never.
Unless you want to make it cute.
No.
Okay, great.
I feel like the cue for joke has kind of like leveled up a bit.
It has. I think it's coming back in style. Maybe I don't know.
Stop trying to make cuties happen.
It's never going to happen. Nice. I think with that, our phonology is finished.
And
graphics.
Is it graphic or graphic?
I think it's graph with an S or an X.
What?
Like graphics.
IBM states Alt-GR is abbreviation for alternate graphic. Okay. Like I have fully considered whether my talk at CopyCon should be in the role of LTS historian.
Yes. The lore keeper.
So Minnie who is who she was in more in the community in earlier seasons of Long Time She Is. And in her Konlang Shane is Shenya, right? With a more open front vowel, right?
Kenya.
I'm so bad with reducing my unstressed days. I just do it.
Wild.
So she developed a fairly. She had a very strong preference for one glyph, one sound, wasn't it? Or it was against trigraphs. That was the thing, wasn't it? Because it was that nga was written QG, wasn't it?
I remember that part.
I think that's what it was. And David absolutely hated it, so we adopted it as standard practice.
Ew! Oh, I just noticed this. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom in. It like, look at how it like rendered the emoji.
Wait, what?
Look at how it like rendered this emoji now. It looks like it gives like too real. Like the shadow is too real. It gives like minion.
Minion fingers.
Minion finger emoji. Ew. I also like don't want to work on any of these tables because I'm triggered by these, and we could spend time on that. Like like we need to move on from these god awful tables, but like rework them somehow, some way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to the top.
To our goals.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
I don't think we're worrying about any of these now. I think those are all done. I'm deleting them. Okay, so post positions.
I'm down for some app positions.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be all that interesting. If I think.
Yeah, I think we go to copula. I think that's kind of. Well, I mean,
okay. There's no shame in doing something boring.
Well, should we ask the people what they want to rather watch?
Yeah, why not?
Let's see what the people. Let's democratically elect this ish. Ooh, I want to engage with my audience.
You also see it in Fijian as one of the big ones. So
I have this.
There's a brand of clothing that I saw quite a bit when I was out there called Nganga. QA.
Let's see what we get.
You haven't been brave enough to put negation on that.
Oh, I thought we were getting to too. We can always bracket it.
No, it's fine. I think this is fine.
I think like, do we have our person matrix good with verbs? I think we do, more or less. We know what it's about.
Ooh. You mean in the verbiage section?
The verbiage, yes.
I mean, we know on some level that the non-past indicative we're doing sort of per verb. The other ones we need to finalize because they're currently from before we reduce those down.
Magpie, welcome. I'm glad you could join us.
And we have if we're doing, we started thinking about negation with the laugh converb.
Where is that? Oh, yes. Oh, I remember this now. Okay, yes. Okay. It's all coming back to me now. let's see what people think.
You like that?
Thank you. When you tell me like this, and when you move me like that, and it's all coming back to me. Okay, I love how I just put like popular constructions and then just put post position. We have one post position. Just
Wait, what?
For the options, I put popular constructions plural, and then for the other option, I put post position singular. So we just have one bare little post position that does everything. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that's just wild. That's not a bad idea.
It's kind of funny because the in Langtime Studio World, they're currently doing a poll on the copula in Fox or in
or overlords.
The quiche language.
Lo hakish.
Lo akish.
Lo
akish.
Lo akish.
A female quiche.
I mean, a quiche is made out of eggs, so what else would it be?
I know. We're all made of eggs.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
In the beginning, we were egg.
We were.
No, I don't disagree with you. Hi, Juno Does World Building. Welcome to this wonderful Boobin stream. I love that adjective, Boobin.
Bienvenue à notre live stream.
Yes.
Oh, that could be something people are. And I made a Spanish language channel on Let's Have a Bouba called Tengamos una Bouba.
Oh, yes, you did.
But it was basically one conversation me and Bella had. And then it died.
If someone was a little more active on the Discord, we would have loads of conversations. But alas. El Bouba.
Qué lástima que no esté con nosotros en el chat. I'm trying to see if actually anything in the world lexicon of grammaticalization did come from love. Just for the kind of
for the
see how original I actually am. I can't see laugh in here. I think I've done good.
Nice. The Tundra Ling, soon to be known as something else, the great file name. I mean, now it has a name, but you know what? Will we ever delete it now? Why was I on?
I thought we were writing it in, and now we're not.
Writing what in?
Anyway. The accent. In Bocuse.
Oh. We were going to, and then I read what you wrote, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. So I said, like, let's get rid of that accent.
Great. Love that.
So we have our popular constructions here.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
This is the wonderful heading.
This is why you shouldn't read books while you live stream with someone. It doesn't work out well, everyone.
Let's see. What would be a good like that's just a verb. I am, let's say, like, I am a bear. I don't know. I am a bear, and
but are you? Should we make a word for otter?
Oh, okay. You know what's cute is that I'm not one for putting like names in conlangs or like making like reference to stuff. I'm not, but like my name in Chialu is otter, or it means otter. So I think we absolutely should make my name into Otter this.
Oh, that's cute.
Wait, yeah, that is cute. I don't know what I'm not, but okay.
You are cute.
Oh, I am cute. Yeah, I am cute.
So it's
I'm
gonna
cute.
be I'm in the challenge lang public document.
Oh, could
I
you
should
show
have been
that?
saying no, you are not, Miles.
Insert row below.
Is that what you were reading?
That's what it said.
Okay.
I'm just reading what it says.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
No, I'm
You're
gonna
in
put it
document.
in lab club roots.
Where are you at?
I'm not in that doc. I'm in the other one. The
No,
one that
did I did I star it? What?
I think I've sent it to you the last week. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It's somewhere. Oh, I froze, I think. Oh no.
I can hear you. I can see you.
My computer is going.
Oh,
It's
your
doing something.
computer's being a hater.
Yes.
I love that the Louis Gel word for gay is laugh.
As it should.
As it
As
should
it
be.
should. Okay. Did you just send it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, bless your heart. Bless mine, rather.
I think you're yeah. You're I guess I've not on Let's Have a Bouba, it's down as pending owner. But I feel like yeah.
Okay, I've clicked on the document. The document is being loaded currently, and we're going to share this beautiful tab.
I don't even know if it's that we just need to decide how we're doing miles in a language that doesn't have. Would it just be Maggie
That's what I did, yeah.
and Maggie?
Maybe with like I'm trying to think if there's no S, isn't there? Um
Well, that's what Maggie?
Mai. Yeah, that's the only thing.
Or it'd be Mayu.
Mai. Mai.
Mayu. Or
That does
Mayu.
Mayu. Yeah, that's the one
Mayu.
that's to me. Okay,
Because you have to remember that I see an L and I think W.
that comes out as Maz, which is perfect.
Otter.
Otter.
Otter. Oh, you don't understand. When
Okay.
I'm doing Wordle and then R comes up, I say it with a rhotic accent so I remember where the R's are.
I let's go up the cobbler. I am an otter. I am an otter. Okay.
And I can tell you what it would be in Chestu as well now.
Wonderful. Oh, I watched this one Netflix documentary about Fred and Rose West, who like murdered like tons of people and like in their backyard. Well, they didn't murder them in their backyard, they buried them in their backyard and then in their basements. Anyway, it was in
Why do you do this to yourself?
I like it. It calms me down. Anyway, it was in Gloucester, and like the West Country accents were just like out.
Mm-hmm.
They were out to beat the band. It was beautiful.
in Mayu, no, in Christu, you're nchu,
Nchu?
nchu.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. I forget how this language works. We are head final, so I'll put copula here. And then we're person marking. Something like that. And then
Well,
I'm just roughing it. Juno, to point out your point, when I see MFW, I think of the family, which is a name that was almost given to Epony Ray, of course, child of Kim. I don't know her last name, but from Kath and Kim. Yes, indeed. Go ahead. We were saying I got on a tangent.
I'm just thinking about Epony Ray.
Epony Roy.
Right.
Epony Roy. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Epony Roy. Yeah. It's like okay. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is making sense.
So,
Go ahead.
no, it's the thing with using. I'm trying to remember where if we have obligatory possession,
Which
that
we
goes. That's a prefix. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's not an issue with putting it at the end. I think it's with we just doing like a copula verb.
This is not what I'm thinking of, and I don't know if something can kind of be done more creatively here instead of saying like predicate person marked copula. And I'm calling out to Logan for help with predication stuff with this.
Slogan spelled
Logan.
Logan.
That's cute. The thinking about like just manners of especially we have something had final.
Head
So
final.
had final indeed. So there could be not really a copula, but some sort of like an association, and then like maybe and because like we have like verbs like to feel cold. That's not going to take the copula. That's already its own state of verb. So it's only going
Yeah.
to be nouns that are going to be nouns can only be predicates in this, I guess. That can be a verb. I guess like not gonna be adjectives. Yeah, so I guess so.
I mean, I as regular watchers will know, I've been dabbling in the world of Turkish.
Mm.
And I was gonna say Turkey, and then I was like, I'm not in Turkey.
Mm. Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey. Um, or is it Turkey? Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
if I bring Turkish up, people love correcting me, which I love.
Yes, in Turkish, you would do this.
So there's like the zero copula option always in general.
Always.
Like because the thing is like you could think about adding some kind of final person marking on, but yeah, I think like we you fully just could. And the other thing is that if all of our main nouns have
Mhm.
a article.
That
Then
is
there's
true. I did forget about the article.
then having a final noun, just it's not like it's not going to look like a noun in the it's not going to look like a noun phrase.
No, and it would be. I'm shooting out of left field here. This also makes it seem like this second noun is lacking in the article that it needs.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like this is a fragment.
Well, and also considering that other than like person, Logan throwing out the words that neither of us have the degree to understand.
The word that caused our schism.
Oh, the resultative versus
Positive.
causative.
No, I'm gonna talk about her. Nope.
And I want everyone to know that I was the bigger person and succeeded the ground. And I still hold on to the fact that the word we use is wrong.
Let's
Okay.
go actually up to our branicles because this will may
So
help a little bit.
you mean the ones you didn't want us to finish off?
No, okay, we're not going to work on it. We're going to refer to it. Now Logan's saying something that's speaking my language a little bit.
This is what you love. Miles is so into using demonstratives to do other things.
Yes, I am. I do. I
Miles loves to like take a demonstrative and just like shove it onto a noun and see what happens.
Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to say? In this case, I disagree. I don't think this is a good usage of the demonstratives because they're pretty stable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back to my yes.
I'm gonna say myself that over there. I don't want it anywhere near me.
So it's always going to be well, this way comes still out as always still comes out as ve. Sure. So let's go back here.
I guess the thing that I'm not understanding, Logan, is that it's what the looks like function means if we haven't got any of the morphology or structure or syntax to actually know what that would mean in the language.
Yeah, I think hold off on that. I think we're only going to do nominatives for now, and then like once we're talking about like more valency stuff, I think then we can kind of think about the resultatives because I understand what you're putting down a little bit.
Because okay, can we check this before we go forward?
Check.
So we're in the braticles.
We're in the braticles.
And we want a
first person.
But surely it would be proximate, wouldn't it? I mean, to my mind, I think it's strange because
go ahead.
like the things that we're using essentially as subject markers basically work in a way which is analogous. The other thing is, if this is, are we de-stressing it or are we making it tonic? Because if we said that it was always, it never took stress, we would make it more.
Wait, sorry. Which would never take
Like,
stress?
I think that and zoo are the better contrast.
I agree.
Um, and oh wait, but it comes out as Z now.
Yeah, shit's being like fuzzled around.
So if this is now Z, maybe Zo and Z is. Oh, I think that and Z is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Also, having Z be in the article is so close to Z. It's kind of funny.
The article of the third singular powerful argument is the.
And then
I'm gonna check these out.
Huda. Okay. So that's right. That's right. It's that also. We could call
Did you put this with the hyphen in it or no?
with the hyphen in it.
I knew you were gonna repeat it. No, okay,
So
you did. So I guess if we're being like hella pedantic about it, this is Volpsa, which is mother, and this is, and we don't remind me to get rid of that accent, and then Fuve.
Oh yeah, I think we need to stop using it because otherwise we're never going to
We're never
remember.
gonna remember to also like we will forget that we're doing this. Okay, now back to the cobbler. There's something attractive about this taking za.
So this is where I would really like to know what the Algonquian languages do. Because
Yeah.
um our articles originally derive from particles that marked the proximate and it's not they don't both end in t's, isn't it? Is it proximal and obviate?
Proximate and obviate.
Oh no, they do both end in t's. Okay. So we've got noun and then some historically approximate marker. And then we have our copular argument. Because if we treat I don't know enough, so I end up treating it more like a topicalizer.
Let's see. Do it 192. Let's see what this says.
I don't think I have anything that would be useful with this. I mean, I can see what David writes in his book.
Okay.
What's the news in it's not Potawatomi.
This is Arapaho.
Arapaho. Okay.
So it looks like
Potawatomi is the better name. Although it feels wrong for me to be saying it with a British accent.
Potawatomi.
Well, also with that's my like standard accent because otherwise it'd be Potawatomi, which is makes my skin crawl a bit. And then
So,
Potawatomi is like, what are you?
so there's three there's three copular constructions. So the first one is just your average run of the mill like to be a blah blah blah. Like this the three best words they use. They use I'm a white man, I'm a Arapaho, I'm a teacher. So
Yeah, so it's an equative copula.
yes. So it's so it goes white man, construction, person marking. There's no what's it called? There's no obvid or proximal meeting unless let me just check. Animate. Yeah, because there's no it's an animate subject or inanimate object like this.
Oh, there's a Cree's Algonquian, isn't it?
Cree is Algonquin. Yeah.
There's a free There's a free guava.
A fui qui.
Oh no.
Okay.
Logan's got more MA level linguistics in equative versus set membership. I'm like, I know they're different, but I'm like, I'm like, can I think of an example of a language that distinguishes I know I have the option of not distinguishing them, but I don't know what the option of distinguishing them is.
My brain is the empty
But
set.
but are you saying that in Arapaho they do distinguish those?
So it's like to be a blah, to be like blah, or and like a locative sort of deal. Like there is blah there.
No, but are they all the same?
No. 192. So one is marked ini, and then the animate, inanimate. I forget what the AI stuff is. Oh, animate object intransitive verb. Yes, and then to be like is given ini, so a long vowel instead of I, it's I and I. And then that's marked with another marker of another intransitive animate agent. And then there is X here is the same as to be like, but it's the inanimate intransitive verb. So well, yeah, I guess. Oh, I see. Yeah, I do not know about what Logan is saying versus the I am a versus the I am the in terms of this language. I'm just using the examples that I have. This one actually says to be a specifically, to be a.
Because no, I because it was because I had said I wasn't sure which languages do, and Logan provides the example that if you have a definite definiteness distinction, then the copulate verb means something slightly different based on the difference in copula, right?
That makes sense.
And to be fair, we have in our the articles and pronouns locative and genitive forms for them as well, right?
We do indeed, and we know those are to be updated. But yes, and because.
Um, but I
Pudding.
mean, I think that there could be something interesting in combining different forms of the article with a singular, either async, like I think we could think about what the pathways through grammaticalization would be,
Mhm.
but and like looking at these, they definitely need updating.
Yeah, for sure they do. Oh.
Yeah, you could. I I don't know if it would make sense to have like um all of these,
Yeah.
but I kind of feel like um I'm I'm trying to figure out kind of how how this would make sense because we don't currently don't have anything, right?
Yeah, we don't got nothing. So
Also, I tend to prefer when I'm thinking about the copula, like thinking about it with one noun is another noun rather than using pronouns
okay.
because pronouns can be funny.
There can be funny things. Let's find a good noun to help us out.
Um, you could say the sea is blood for something very
Ooh. Or we could say the sea is a rainbow. That's
makes less
clear.
it of all the things that would make less sense. The sea is a rainbow makes less sense.
Or the rainbow is a sea. And a
Um,
dingling.
no, David,
No,
stop
that's gonna be so
that
hard.
because I can't do one.
I,
Wow.
I'm, I feel like if I do your accent, I'm going to go like either posh or Australian. It's going to be really terrible.
I think we might meet in Australia.
I think we might need to meet in Australia.
Soon.
The dingo ate my baby. Non-verbal clause constructions by Martin by Martin Hasselmott. Australian. I actually got some good pastralian at the deli the other day. A pastralian on
Your
rye.
accent came back, Miles. That was, I can't. I can't.
What is Monday?
I I give up.
I give up too. Okay. Um.
Logan, I will read all the papers in the world, but I'm not doing it now.
Yes, that is true. Um. For maybe for a Bouba book club.
Don't commit ourselves to any more
I'm
projects.
no. I'm
Don't
already done.
commit ourselves. Actually, it's is it long Australian or is it short Australian or is it strings
Strings.
string noodles?
Oh, yes. Actually, my neighbor is Postularian. They had the little
Pastafarian.
colander. Yeah.
I think that we would. it would be a lower effort way for us to create a lot of content.
It definitely would be.
We'd have to pick something that was in public domain, wouldn't we?
The sea is blood.
So C
Probably.
comes out as whose.
I'll put there here. Go ahead.
And I'm fairly sure blood is ume, but I'll check.
Ume.
Yeah, ume.
Ume.
With an accent. So I'll write it in for you.
No, bless your heart. Thank you. Crochet.
So
Okay.
C, and then this is third person subject.
Yeah.
And then blood.
Hi, Nemo. Welcome.
I know it's a predlocative, but I want to say it predlocative.
Predlocative. I like adpertentive. I don't know the fun word.
Why did you add a D?
I think tautoic. I know it's tautotic, but tautoic. I'm trying to think if anything is. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. And then. Okay. Predlocative.
There should be a case that marks where if it's less than 50 meters to an anti-ans or a Wetzel's pretzels. That's some curse shit right there. That's some curse calling shit. The demonstrative diaxes based on distance to a pretzel shop. I hate that. I hate that so much.
Me too.
My favorite is like this, it feels like something is missing from this.
So we could see what it would look like just with third person marking, which would mean that it gets marked with the same thing as the article. So that does kind of co-reference.
It does.
It's kind of I think that we're far enough in. I could say cunty and it's not going to be a problem.
Correct. You can say cunty.
So who's that umes? Sorry, who's that umes?
Who's that umes?
Who's which then I want to be like who's blood, but I really don't want to do. I guess we could do it. We could spell it with an apostrophe. Would you hate that?
Like this?
No.
Oh. I don't mind that. I don't mind this.
But I feel like it sets a precedent.
It does set a precedence. Here's what I'm gonna say. Let's see different environments for this.
I think we need to like have a whole return to the it just doesn't sound right.
The radicals.
But you don't call them articles, do you? You call that, or do you?
No, they're articles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if I said articles, that would be if I was from Boston. Hey, we're gonna work on our articles today. Let's do it. Tony, going down to Quincy, going to get me on the silver side, silver line down to Fenway. Go Sox. Hey, go Sitco. Oh wait, you don't know. Jonathan,
know
did
what's
they keep the
going
Sitco
on.
sign down, or is it still up? Like the big Sitco sign. I feel like you know it's over. It's over. I promise. It's over. It's over. Oh, the cloud is blood. What does that come out as? Ends in a vowel.
That's not gonna be all that different, but we can work it out.
Oh, speaking of working things out on the remix, I'm still kind of gutted that BB Tricks is like a trumper. That's so sad to me.
I felt so bad when I had to tell you.
But like I didn't know. Like I just didn't know. I'm like, oh, she like I want to like know more of her like discography and it like that. But like, sorry. Oh,
It's
did it reduce down? Oh, I like
Maya.
that. Maya.
No, Maya.
The cloud is blood.
We
Oh, the
we thought
Maya.
that, we thought that the changing from tone to stress would make things easier. And yet here
Look,
we are.
the people wanted us off brand. And you know what? That's fine. Like, not all the girls who go on Drag Race can sew, yet they still got to wear that beautiful green dress. Hi, Danielle. Hello.
Are we doing copulars now, or are we doing articles?
I think we kind of stumbled into like article formation.
No.
God, like
No. The thing is, like, I was doing this because we have a
okay.
rule now that kills. I think we lose Zidza.
We we do lose. Oh, okay.
I think we lose it, yeah.
Ignore that. But the cloud
So
is still blood.
like I'm gonna try and make one and then see what happens to it. But yeah, we lose it.
And just to check my understanding, I am blood is a nominative. You made
I am blood.
I shed the blood
Well,
is a result.
and then I am in the blood is like the
Oh, you want to hear the most nerdy thing that we do as a couple? Last night we just sat around and tried to think of different phrasal verbs that begin with the word work. We're like, oh, you can work out. Oh, you can work in. You can work through. Like, think of like what prepositions go with work. And that was what we did as an activity for like stimulation. Crazy.
No, I kind of
It's cute, but it's crazy.
no, but like in a world full of unrealistic romantic expectations, talking about phrasal verbs with my partner sounds kind of idyllic.
It does. It was fun. Work up. Yeah, you can work up. Like work up a plan. Nice. I am blood.
Is it Polysemous or Polysemus?
Polysemus is a great like ancient Greek name, though. I will say that.
You know, like welcome to the stage, Polysemus.
Hmm. I'm trying to like what would come. Hey, hold on. Whoa.
And
If
then she
I
can
am
go for Penelope. Penelope Simas. Penelope Shea Police
Polysimus,
Polysimus.
Polysimus. And then this will be
Or is it Poli? No.
it might be
Polysimus. Look.
Colossus. I
Polysimus.
think
Harry the Polysimus. Poly Wait, but I
wait,
pronounced that Polyphemus, which is probably wrong.
we don't.
Wait, what? Oh,
I think
ah. The thing is, like, no
what's
one, no one watching this would be watching, so that they would be like gaining some kind of knowledge of how to pronounce things, right? That's not why we're that's I'm like that's not why we're popular.
so
As
popular?
is 11 people watch us like just like chat shit and say things wrong. Um, so it's Umi and then E, right? Umete.
Umetse, which okay, there we go. Which I think what's happening is that local subjects of copular constructions will like will just have like no copula in essence. It's going to be person marked on the object.
I'm so sorry. Jonathan's shared a meme that's like uh me when Mel said most only thing we do as a couple. And it's if Hello Kitty was real, we would be best friends. It's just me and you, or you and Kitty.
Hey, I got to see this.
Because I was fully like, are we a couple? Like, it's like, are we using the word that way?
Oh my god, I'm not going to get
I
into
was
that.
like, porque somos un par de humanos, pero no somos una pareja. Yeah, I was shaken.
This is how we come out.
I was like, what else?
Like, what?
What, we've left the situation ship. Like, no, we didn't do that. I spent last evening finding all of the classifier words for elephants that I possibly could. Honestly, that was a great evening. I think that everyone who witnessed that has witnessed something special.
Witnessed what?
Something special.
Something special, Darren.
Let me pronounce it a bit better for you.
Something faster. Fastball.
Special.
Wow. Okay,
Sorry, I don't know if I was shouting. Sorry. No.
Like, oh wait.
What? Because you would be say,
and then
but it would be oh my, oh
am I?
oh my.
Oh my.
Ume is the Japanese word for plum.
It is, and boshi
It's
means cat.
plums. Umeboshi.
Umeboshi. Mm.
I feel like you said that with the gravitas of like a Japanese film.
Umeboshi.
Umeboshi da.
Oh, speaking of Japanese film, it's not Japanese, but
Is it a film?
it's a television series.
So it's not even a Japanese film. It's a television series that's from somewhere else. Anyway, carry on. Carry on.
It's called Cuando Nadie Nos Ve, and it's this like drama. Like the opening scene is like this professor slash teacher of Japanese does a country little like seppuku harikiri business, and just like organs just get just spilled out.
Original phrase, I think. Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, but that's the opening scene, and it was in Spain. Sorry, I should have said that. It's at like a military base, and like I guess like there's something about like sorry, I just got distracted. Because
I love that for you.
Because I get like Associated Press notifications on my computer, and I just learned that do you know the Chrisleys, like they're like I don't know. Anyway, Donald Trump pardoned somebody who was anyway.
Did you say I heard Crystallese as in
Chrisley, Chrisley knows best.
You mean the Chris Lees?
Yeah, Chris like the name and Lee Ley, like the ley lines, and they invaded.
But you pronounce it Lee.
I think Chris Lee. I don't know. They're like just like reality stars. They're
unemployed. But you're saying it like it's one word.
It is okay. CHRISLEY is their surname.
Sorry. David says it's a seppuku harikiri business.
Well, you say that, David, and like I'm missing out on like a Lady Gaga like all night like party costume business. Oh, we're going to the gay campground. It said so. Like it's Henry or Hank here. Do I gay for Lady Gaga? Do I gay at the campground? I don't know.
Why not both?
Because the campground is 3 hours away from the little venue. It's far.
Far.
It's far.
It's far.
Sorry. So far.
I've checked out that one, and then we've got that one that I decided we didn't double, so it's like that.
Zabingu.
Pav. Sorry.
Zabangi. Ooh.
Okay. Also, I don't know. Because we have number. I don't know why I said that like that. I think that singular makes. What does it? What does it?
Oh, Donald Trump pardoned the Chrisleys for tax evasion.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's on the Associated Press right now. Associated Press.
Did they flee to the UK? Or I guess they took internal flights.
I have no clue, but a jury in 2022 found them guilty of conspiring to defraud community banks out of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans. And thankfully, they're going to be given full pardons. So, I was worried. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about them fleeing, like, the country. but that would be wild. Oh, yeah, that would be even crazier. If they were like on the plane, they're like fleeing the country. That would be wild. Yeah, Nemo, I don't even know what's going on here anymore. I kind of just like I don't want to say giving up hope, but like it's
It's so funny. They don't even have their own Wikipedia page. They
no,
just
that's bullshit.
like they're not famous enough to have their own Wikipedia page. So all of this is
Yes, they do. I
summarized.
have it right here. Todd Chrisley, Wikipedia.
Oh, found him. Okay. I just want to know where where they
I,
went.
I'm sorry, but like there is, I think this man. I don't want to like say like is in the closet, but like he definitely has a very flamboyant metrosexual vibe to him.
Let me pull up a photo. Why does he look like that?
That's
I'm
his
assuming plastic surgery.
yeah, it definitely is giving plastic surgery. That is 1,000% true.
I I don't know. I think there's a level of vanity there that I do know.
Mm, just you
I don't
alone.
the thing is like I'm from an area of the country that's famous for having very camp straight men. And
Sure.
so I see this guy and I know he looks like that, but I also know he's got like a whole family
There's
and
like four,
like
five kids.
and I feel like unless he's got like a real strong reason to never.
Listen, Southern Baptists will do anything.
How do you know
If you give a
Baptist?
Southern Baptist a challenge to hide something about themselves, they will do it. They're great.
I mean, he wasn't very good at hiding his tax evasion.
No, no, he wasn't. And all like local community banks, like for shame, that like gives like Jen Shaw energy. Anyway, this would
I
be
don't want to believe that he's evil because he's gay. I just want to believe that he like did bad shit. I think I think that feels like there's a touch of the Disney villain to him.
yeah. So this is what I'm gonna posit for. I am in the blood. So the locative bradical it is sebengi.
Okay, I didn't ever end up saying the thing I was saying. Wait, wait, which one? Oh yeah, these are the locative ones. I was looking at the genitive. Sorry.
That's okay.
So you have the current forms for those?
So I at least have the form for the first person locative, and that is sebengi,
Uh, mm,
which I mean like hell that will probably get secondarily stressed some semblance. But my
Well,
go ahead.
me and secondary stress have a history that I can't go into.
Okay, great.
It's a touchy subject for me,
Mhm.
and when it comes up, I feel panicked. Also, what's going on here? Um, are they the same? Have I accidentally made them the same? Um, or have I just not done this properly? Um, no, they've become the same, and I need to work out why. Um, it's because of No, I can see it. I can see it. I feel secondarily stressed, Nemo.
Great, great committing to the bit. Excellent.
I think, okay, basically,
Where are you in this document?
I want to see what happens if I. Ooh, that's horrible. But I guess it could help.
I'm gonna go down here.
Okay, it's these two. Basically,
Oh, that's why.
so they both end up at the moment as Bobengi. And I kind of let me check what these two do.
Okay. I did raise my hand. I have a question.
Yeah.
So because these are the object forms, I am personally satisfied with this completely being conflated in number. If these are different, yeah, hey, great. But like, I'm not worked up about these being similar throughout the number. Correct.
Sorry, say that one more time.
You're fine. So
Because I let me just
yeah,
write
okay,
in.
perfect. That will help.
So that's gonna end up as Zvengi.
It will indeed.
And this one, wait, have you got that one?
No.
Okay. Oh, wait. I've not been stressing them properly.
Wow.
I've not been stressing them properly.
Wow,
Oh
Darren.
no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Now I am I'm fully stressed.
You're
Um
primarily stressed.
these ones we were gonna leave the stress on Pav, weren't we? Or were we not? No, were we? Or were we not? Here we stress the pronoun. Here I think that it makes sense to leave the stress where it is, right? Because
Yeah.
on the genitive ones, because they're they're from phrases that like the head of the original phrase is also the thing. if if I could be dropping club beats with my panicked noises,
Mm.
I would be
MC Conlang. Mm.
McCullang.
Up on the rhythm, brother. Up,
The
up,
hell
up.
was that, Miles? What the hell was that?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Zvengi, who's Bengi down for?
Love. Already good. So my point is that these two are different. Great. Love that. The fact that these two are the same, I am also okay with that because it is the object form of it. If it were the subject form, I would be a
Well,
little more concerned.
I think with analogy with the genitive, which I have checked at the very least the forms with or, um, I think you could also justify dropping the vo.
Because we had a whole poll about this, no?
Which one?
Um, Hold on.
The pav vopav were the forms that were targeted in the poll where
Mhm.
me and you just kind of went wild. Are you doing the bear face?
I think I've started to now. Is that
Oh my
bad?
god!
I think that's I'm now it's
But
like hold on.
I
Yeah,
feel like I'm incapable of doing it, which to be honest, I'm pleased about.
The Zabangi bus is coming.
The Spanky bus is coming and everybody's jumping.
So this is the
It's
form.
release the album now. We need
Yeah.
to release the album now.
Okay. I ignore the poll that I was worrying about. Anyway, continue what you were saying.
Have I told you about the Venga Boys doing like bingo nights in South Essex?
No.
Yeah. That's a thing that happens down here.
Wow.
I haven't been to one.
Wait, 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 wait. They're currently happening now.
Yeah.
And you have not been to one yet. Go. Go. Go.
No.
What if it's like a Johnny Rocket situation and they like sing a song during like if someone gets bingo, they're like the bingo bus is coming and you get your little like do you win money with there?
I haven't been to one. I just know. I'm like,
The last bingo that I had been for, I was either in 5th or 6th grade. So that was like what, like 12? I was 12. And it was the bingo at this like Catholic.
okay, they travel around the UK. So like and that one's from 2017. So I don't know if they're still doing it.
That makes me
It looks like the Venga Boys are touring at the moment.
I just realized
Okay.
that
they aren't doing it anymore. But there was a time where I could have gone to a bingo hall and seen the Venga Boys. From what I remember. I
yeah,
wouldn't describe.
it really could not be an inner city disco. I will also say I forget, there are Venga girls. Like the Venga boys are not 4 boys. It's two boys, 2 girls.
But they're called the Venga Boys. I think it's like in Spanish how you use los when there's a mixed group.
Okay, so it's not like erasure.
Hmm.
The Venga people. Doesn't have the right ring to it.
I don't think that everything has to be non-binary Miles.
What did was that one thing that Justin Trudeau
I'm
said?
not woke like you, Miles.
Not everybody has to be a they them.
It's not the Venga Boys.
The Venga boys are coming. Bouba, Danielle, enjoy your lovely evening. I'm sure it is gorgeous outside where you are. Go, Jake. They're in London in 5 days.
No, absolutely not. I don't need a chance to see them.
Yes, you need the chance. If you have the chance to change your fate, would you?
If my fate is being on a live stream with my friends who are in the US while they tell me that I should be attending Boys concerts, then I think my fate will change in about 2 minutes. I don't like loud noises very much, David.
I'm agoraphobic, Darren.
I'm agoraphobic, Darren.
I'm agoraphobic, David.
I don't like to party, so my body shall remain in place. I'm sad. Sedentary. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm quite a boring person.
I think
Look, my peak fun this week has been looking up which classifiers different Southeast Asian languages use.
I will say that looked like fun.
It
Like,
was so good.
that, yes. I believe that is a
You can't anthropomorphize something.
fun. That is true.
Maybe they're the personification of. I don't like it.
I don't think you can anthropomorphize something inanimate. Can you? Wait, no, you can. Yes, you can. That's the whole point. Like, I can't anthropomorphize this clothespin and have it be something like some office assistant. It could help you like work on your like Excel spreadsheets or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Have you like, oh, I'm here to help you.
You dream of having people under you to do your bidding.
Yes. I fully believe in my my reaches as a pyramid scheme employer.
Okay.
You can't anthropomorphize something, but you can anthropomorphize something.
You missed the syllable. Anthropomorphize.
Anthropomorphize.
It's not a Britishism. It's or did I say anthropomorphize?
I don't know who said it. What happened to the P puree?
It's a bold choice to spell one of the S's in anthropomorphize with an S and the other one with a Z.
I can see it. I can totally see it.
To me, they should both.
Oh, it should be consistent.
Wait, but shouldn't it be?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. So it doesn't even affect us. Sometimes we have to understand that, like, not everything in chat is about us.
But what if it is, Miles? But what if it is?
We can dream, and I will gladly live in that delusion all the time. Anything else that we needed to cover? I think we got some copula construction done. Oh, did I say my thing yet?
What thing?
Oh, the fact that this can be like implied, and it can just be like si umebengi instead of si umetsebengi. Umetsebengi. I want you in their room.
I don't want to go in their room, David.
That's we had like a sensory decompression room for my work with that, like when you're doing solo. So this would be like your sensory compression space. This would be like it like raining down.
Rain on me, tsunami.
Rain on me. Rain on me. Yeah. Final thoughts. I think we're in Bouba stages. I will put this before I forget.
Okay. Sebengi. Hot sebengi, right? Hut sebengi. Okay, we can.
That'll be the people.
We can finish this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna finish this.
Like off stream. I think sensory decompression was the aim.
Yeah, the goal is sensory decompression, but the opposite of decompression, I assume, is compression, like compression shorts. But yeah. Magpie, yes. Anyway, we won't have you stare at this horrible table that we have to stare at. You deserve better. Let's have a boom boom would be cute. It also sounds like a kid that's like, "Mommy, I need to go boom boom. Oh, let's go have a boom boom." Yeah. Okay. At that point,
Okay, I want to end by saying that I would go and play bingo with Jesse. I would not go and see the Venga Boys with David.
I think I would go see the Bingo Boys with David, and you can go play bingo with Jesse.
I see how it is.
I think that's something that I want to experience the anthropomorphized version of fun.
You mean the anthropomorphized?
I do indeed. I do want to say to people that one of us, it's not me, is going to be a invited guest speaker at KopiCon 2.
Well, I think most people here, other than Logan, can be invited guests.
You don't know how people find us. The algorithm may be blessed upon us. This might be the first time anybody's ever hearing about us.
Well, we had a really nice stretch where we had like 100 views per stream right after the video that you got a shout out in did really well. My dad actually watched that and recognized your name.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
But
I think my dad enjoys
12, 10
Viridian more than me.
But yes, you're speaking at
Sorry, that was
during KopiCon 2. I'm plugging you. For KopiCon 2.
And if you too enjoy Biblaridian more than me, come and listen to both of us.
Come listen to everybody there.
Everyone.
Wait, hold on. I actually just got an email. Do you know who's also going to be at KopiCon 2?
The Venga Boys?
Venga Boys, yes! Everybody, this is just in. The Venga Boys are going to be hosting bingo at KopiCon exclusively here. Is your first time, Jake? Your dream is coming true. You can finally play bingo with the Venga Boys at KopiCon 2.
Let's Have a Bouba can actually not confirm or deny the events of KopiCon. This is associated primarily with the Let's Have a Studio. Like
Okay, doke. Oh, go away.
We've given you 7 extra minutes of joy, of laugh.
Yes.
I hope everyone lives, laughs, and loves this week.
Indeed, where we will finally get to those conferences.
And tune in to Langtime Studio on Thursday, where David is going to top the surprise of revealing having secretly organized a conference.
What is Light's going to perform?
Jesse, with something even more extraordinary that you will not believe. And I can't wait for the next big surprise that's definitely coming, and I'm not making up.
Dang. I can't wait. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Let's Have a Bingo is good. I have to.
We honestly should do that. I don't know what we're doing. No. Yes.
Only if Jesse's there.
Well, Ian's going to co-host it.
Actually, me and Jesse co-hosting something. Dream job. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It would be the hair crossover we would desperately need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
And some semblance on the internet somewhere.
Thank you for putting up with us again. Ciao.
Ciao, bello. You can hear us a little bit. Let's talk a little bit to fill the time, just in case they still hear us. Hello, everybody. I'm still talking.